The Northern Regional Branch of the New Patriotic Party has suspended a leading communicator of the party, Alhaji Kaleem Ibrahim, for flouting directives issued by the party in the region. He's accused of openly endorsing Trade Minister Alan Kyeremanteng. We'll bring you details of that shortly, but this decision by the party comes just a day after a group calling itself Friends of Alan Kyeremanteng called out the leadership of the party for open bias and selective justice in the application of party rules. Martina Bugri was at a news conference organized by the group and now reports.
In a press conference in Tamale, Secretary of the Youth Group, Shaibu Gafaru, said some high-ranking members of the party continue to violate the laid-down regulations with impunity without any sanction from the leadership of the party.
Sometime last year, the General Secretary of the party, Mr. John Boedu, announced rules and regulations to govern the conduct of will-be aspirants to various executive positions in the party. The rules and regulations were also to check the conduct of the supporters of such will-be aspirants, especially those aspiring to flag-bearership of the party. Among the key directives were that no party official shall declare public support for any aspirant ahead of the official opening of nominations, that no paraphernalia promoting or advertising any aspirant should be displayed publicly ahead of the opening of nominations. Since the announcement, a number of high-ranking members of the party have openly declared their support for the vice president, who, together with his supporters, have left nobody in doubt that he is interested in contesting the NPP Flagbearership. Indeed, at the last National Delegates Conference of the party in Kumasi, no less a person than the vice president himself stood in flagrant breach of the aforementioned rules and regulations when he arrived at the conference grounds with supporters wearing his branded T-shirts and banners announcing his campaign for the flag bearership. Notable among these party officials are a deputy secretary of the party, Mr. Obiri Bwai, the Northern Regional Executive, led by Chairman Samba, the first Vice Regional Chairman of Ashanti, Mr. Kwabna Nsechere, the Member of Parliament for Karga, Honorable Amin Anta, the Member of Parliament for Tolong, Honorable Habib Idesu, and Honorable Farouk Mahama, MP for Yendi, and some others. These actions are clearly in violation of the party's rules, especially because of the bigotry associated with their declaration.
Mr. Gafaru said if it is okay for others to declare their support for the vice president, why are party members who support Alan Kyeremanteng are being treated like criminals chased by the party?
The concerns we are raising today, ladies and gentlemen, are in respect of the fact that these and other regulations are not just being violated by some very high-ranking members of the party with impunity. Our major concern is that when some party members attempt to resist these violations of party rules, as happened in Savulugu during the constituencies conference last year, the officers who try to defend the party's rules are rather victimized, ostensibly because they are known supporters of Honorable Alan Kyeremanteng, the Trade and Industry Minister, who is also widely known to be in contention for the party's 2024 flag bearer position.
He added that the NPP party is a democratic party that believes and upholds alternative views, tolerance, and choice based on free will.
NPP is a democratic party that believes in and upholds alternative views, tolerance, and choice based on free will. We will vehemently resist all attempts to suppress, victimize, and intimidate patrons who show support for Honorable Alan Kyeremanteng. It is crystal clear the overwhelming masses of the NPP are poised and eagerly ready to give the mandate of this party to Honorable Alan Kyeremanteng.
Let me now bring you details of the statement issued by the party today. So this is a statement that is written by the communications director of the party in the Northern region. It says notice of indefinite suspension from the Northern Regional Communications team. My attention has been drawn to your participation in a program on Radio Tamale a Tamale-based radio station designed for the sole purpose of advancing the campaign of a purported flag bearer aspirant. This program and your participation in same is in clear violation of directive issued by the Northern Regional Chairman of the NPP for party people to cease, among others, all media engagement purporting to campaign for flag bearer hopefuls. As you are aware, this directive of chairman was pursuant to an earlier directive issued by the National Council under the signature of the General Secretary and in sync with the constitution of the New Patriotic Party. As already noted in Chairman's statement dated 30th December 2021, the unfortunate situation of peaking before time has the tendency to disrupt His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government and the peace within the New Patriotic Party in the region. More so, jingles played, words used, among others, on the said program that brings the party and government functionaries into disrepute cannot be countenanced, especially from a member of the regional communications team. By this letter, you are hereby suspended indefinitely as a member of the Northern Regional Communications team of the NPP. Anyone who deals with you, Alhaji Ibrahim Kaleem, as a member of the Northern Regional Communications team does so at his own peril. The suspended party communicator Alhaji Ibrahim Kaleem says he is unfazed by this decision and further accuses the regional executives of flouting their own directives.
Well, I did not see anything like that. But a lot of people told me they saw it on Facebook. Others said they saw it on other WhatsApp platforms. I did not set my eyes on it.
You are saying that you have not been served officially of your suspension from the communications team?
At all, I have not been served officially.
But once this is out there, you do not doubt the veracity of it.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, but I'm saying that I've not been, I did not even see it, not talk of reading it.
Have you tried reaching out to your director of communications to find out if this is true or not?
No, I did not do that.
You do not find it necessary?
I did not find it. I not feel it to be necessary because if he's suspending me from the communication team, he should give me a letter. So I did not start communication through WhatsApp or through social media. I've been in this communication team for almost more than 2 decades. So at least they're suspending me. I mean, I'm one of the leading senior communicators in town. So if you're suspending me, just write the letter, give it to me, and if I take the letter, I will know that I've been suspended from the communication team. But you cannot just call me. If somebody just call me to tell me that what's that platform? We saw some letter. Others said we saw it on Facebook. I don't take that.
But the grounds for the suspension as communicated in this press release is the fact that you have flouted the rules of the party, directives issued by the party chairman, which is a reflection of what the General Secretary of the party had also given with regards to endorsing a flag bearer ahead of the opening of nominations. What do you make of that?
It's absolutely lies. It's absolutely lies. It's not true.
Are you denying that you have publicly endorsed Alan Kyeremanteng?
Organized by friends of Alan, and I happen to go there every Tuesday. And it's not about campaigning. It's talking about Alan's ministries, what he has done, the factories and other things that he has done. So it's absolutely lies. And they should rather think of people who came out openly declaring for their preferred aspirants. And because that is the aspirant, the communication director, and then the regional chairman, their aspirant, they are quiet about it. MPs came out and then declared openly for their preferred aspirants.